Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Well, today I have an empties video to share with you. I was going to do this like last week, and of course last week was Thanksgiving, and I don't know what I was thinking that I could get this done last week. So it's going to be done today. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my candles. I was able to finish two. I finished a Bath & Body Works Pistachio Ice Cream in the single wick, and it did okay. You kind of got that underlying level of vanilla pistachio scent. I don't have the scent notes on this one, but it's a very pretty soft vanilla with pistachio. Probably not a repurchase for me. Another one that I went through, and I was just feeling floral. I'm a floral girl. And this is an older candle from Avon. It's actually 2019, and it is called Honeysuckle Blossom. Now, Avon candles are kind of notorious, or at least the ones that I've burned, for not working out so well. They tend to get puny wicks. They tend to take forever to melt down. And sometimes they're strength and throw is just crappy. But this one, it didn't burn down great, but it finally did when it got down to the bottom part. But it smelled amazing. This candle is amazing. It's sheer florals, honeysuckle, and creamy vanilla. I would repurchase this one again. I would, but I don't think you can unless you go to a secondary website, or you go to eBay, or you go to somewhere. You might be able to find it. But it is absolutely gorgeous. You know, 'cause I don't know what sheer florals are, but you get that, definitely that honeysuckle, and I'm a honeysuckle fan. I love it. So that is that one. Definitely a repurchase for me. All right, and then I went through some testers. I have caramel sugar cone. I have a tester of caramel sugar cone. I really didn't get a whole lot out of this. This tester is probably about 2-3 years old. I got a little bit of the sugar cone, a little bit of the caramel, but I think the tester is pretty well toast. I had a hard time picking out really what I was smelling. And I need to go through my testers. I've probably got about 50 testers that I just need to finish. And then I have Luna, a little mini one of Luna. This one I put with my L category. This one was nice. This was pleasant. And I'm not doing scent notes on these either, you guys. Then I have Candy Crave. And this one was with my C's. This was nice. It's just a nice, sweet fragrance. And then Pineapple Coconut Vanilla. Apparently my husband's favorite, and he could definitely smell this. I could too, even though this is an old tester. So, yeah. This one was good. This one actually wins the round for the testers. And then I went through some samples. This was with my M category from Pumpkin Parcel. It was just a little pumpkin Malibu rum. I got absolutely nothing out of this. Absolutely zip. Unless you were standing over the warmer. I'm hoping that this isn't the case for the samples. Because I do have some samples that I actually bought. So I'm hoping that this isn't the case. I'm hoping that it's just a sample issue. But yeah, I got absolutely nothing out of this. And then I got some samples from Closet Full of Wax. This is Clay Morrow. This was kind of an interesting scent. It was grapey smelling. It's grape candy, ginger ale, and watermelon. The ginger ale and the watermelon kind of helped make this into a nice, pleasant scent. It had a little bit of throw. Probably, I'm going to give it about a 7. And it lasted for about 3 hours. And then I have Sopapilla from Closet Full of Wax. This was just amazing. The scent of this was amazing. I had it warming in my bedroom, and strength and throw on this one for about 3 hours was a 7. And then after that, it just disappeared. But you definitely get that Sopapilla smell. It's so good. And then another Closet Full of Wax, Bottom of Mom's Purse. Watching folks sniff this fragrance is such a treat. Everyone, no matter what age, apparently had a mom whose purses all smelled the same way. A little leather, a little minty fresh gum mixed together for a trip down memory lane, and that is true. To me, it reminded me of my grandma's purse. And I got the peppermint and the leather. I could even kind of smell the lipstick, you know, that my grandma might have worn, you know. This I could really smell for about 6 hours, and then it died. Strength and throw on this one was about a 7. So what I'm finding out with Closet Full of Wax is they'll throw out some scent, and then it's done. And once it shuts off, it shuts off. There's nothing else there. Don't try to look for it because you won't find it. So that's my experience with the samples. I do want to talk about the bar of wax that I went through. So, and we are going to get there. All right, so here we are. I'm going to start with my alphabet. I finished up in the D category. This one is called Dragonfruit Beach. This is one that I pulled probably, I want to say back in August. Maybe. I'd have to look at the dates, but I did pull this one. I did finish it. When I first bought this earlier last year, it wasn't as strong, but this time it was stronger. It's dragon fruit, mandarin, pear, and pineapple. Definitely pick up on the pineapple. I really enjoyed it, but probably not a repurchase. It just wasn't strong enough. Probably strength on this one was about a 6. And then I went to the E's, and these were some that I also pulled, but I wasn't able to finish right away, but I was able to finish them now. I have Echo. This is a masculine fragrance that I really like because it's different. It's metropolitan fragrance, manly spice notes, Mediterranean citrus, herbs, and bitter orange. And this is just where my description tag was. I just put it on the back. I picked this one up in June of 2020. It still smells amazing. I love this. It's just a real different masculine scent. You get that orange. You do get that Mediterranean feel about it. This is actually a very nice scent. If you're into these kind of scents, if you're into masculine scents, and Echo ever comes back out for boating, I really suggest that you give this one a try. Just even if you want to try it once. I tried it. I probably will not buy another bar of it, but I'm glad I got the opportunity to try it. And then I have Eucalyptus. I bought this one the same, I got with this one the same year, June of 2020. Now, this one's been rolling around in my drawer forever. I just have not had any desire to warm it or use it because I'm thinking, oh, it's eucalyptus, you know, how exciting is that gonna be? Oh my gosh. And even on cold, it really wasn't that exciting. I was like, it's not that exciting. This is gonna be totally boring. I don't want to warm it, but I did. And the scent notes on it, I actually looked it up, are soothing medicinal eucalyptus blended with thyme and sage, create some ultimate fresh fragrance. I can't even read my own handwriting. What I picked up on this one was the sage. If you're into, what is it called? Red cedar and sage that Scentsy put out a few years ago. I think that's what it was called. You really might like this. The sage is quite lively in this, and it's what saves the day. So you got the sage and you got the eucalyptus. I didn't really pick up a whole lot of thyme, but I picked up the sage. You guys, this is amazing. This is amazing. Don't sleep on this one. It is not like a medicinal eucalyptus. This is more of a something that you would really want your house to smell like. Like even if you had like guests coming over, I think that they would really enjoy this. I really do. So yeah, so this is eucalyptus. It should say a eucalyptus blend or something, you know, but it's not just eucalyptus. It's absolutely gorgeous. Strength and throw on this one was probably about a 7 to an 8. And I don't know if I said Echo. Echo's about a 7 to an... Actually, Echo was an 8. Echo was like blow you out of the house. It was pretty strong. I had to warm this one when Barry was out of town. And when he got home, he was like, okay, what are you warming? And I says, do you like it? And he says, yeah, it's okay, but it's really strong. And Echo had been in the warmer for 2 days. So I'm just here to tell you, yeah. Okay, now I'm moving on to the H's. I finished up a couple H's. The first one is Happy Birthday. This is another one that's been rolling around in my drawer, and I've been kind of hanging on to this one. It's my last bar. I had another bar, but I gave it away. And it's sweet cream frosting and white cake. That's absolutely what it is. That's what it smells like. To me, it smells like confetti cake. It smells really, really good. I enjoyed this one. Strength and throw on this one was about a 7. I am not really, I don't need this one in my life. If it comes around again, I'll pick up another bar. But for me, this one is not club worthy. It just isn't. Okay, and then I finished from Super Tarts, I finished Hedwig. Now, I bought 2 bars of this back in 2020. This was my second bar. This one smelled better to me. I don't know why. Maybe my scent preferences have changed. I think it's called chai cheesecake now. I'm not sure. But it's chai tea, cheesecake, and clove. There has been a name change with this one. I mixed this one up with Johnny Appleseed. It smells great, by the way. It's great if you mix it with an apple scent. It's also good on its own. I actually enjoyed it. I got the cheesecake and that chai tea. It's really, really strong. I'm glad I got to experience it, but it's not going to be a repurchase for me. Strength and throw on this one was about an 8. And I don't know if Happy Birthday was about an 8, maybe a 7, something like that. All right, and then I finished up a seasonal scent that actually was in the J category, Joy and Wonder. Now, Joy and Wonder, you would think would be more of a Christmassy scent. To me, it's more of a fall scent. Yeah, it just smells more like fall to me. It's black, red currant, raspberry, and cinnamon stick. To me, you can just smell like, it smells like autumn. It smells like fall. To me, I'm also picking up like fall leaves. That's just what I'm smelling. It was very nice, very enjoyable. I have another bar of this. I'll probably break out next fall. Strength and throw on this one was about an 8. It really infiltrated my house. I mean, I had it in all my warmers at the same time. It did great. And I think you can still pick this one up in clearance. I am not sure. But yeah, so that is Joy and Wonder. Okay, now I'm moving on to the K's. From Glitterati, I have Key Lime Pie. This was a nice little chunk that I picked up in a drawing. You guys, when I first smelled this, I thought, okay, it smells like key lime pie filling, and then there's something salty. That saltiness was pie crust. That's what came out. And you guys, I was in heaven. I let this one go for 2.5 days in my warmers, and I was in heaven. It just smelled so amazing in my house. Strength and throw on this one was between a 7 and an 8. I mean, it varied from warmer to warmer. I had hot plate warmers, I had bulb warmers, I had the low wattage element warmers going from Scentsy. It did great in all of them. All types of warmers. I absolutely love this one. Yes, if I could get my hands on this again, I would definitely order this. You have to have your name on the list though to even order, and then you have to put your name in for a drawing to even be on that list. You know what I'm saying? But this would be one that I would order. Definitely. It's perfect. So that's Key Lime Pie. Another one that I finished in the K category is King of Hearts from Ella After. This is a couple years old. I wish I would have finished it a year ago. And the reason is because it didn't have a whole lot of strength. It's sweet strawberries, cupcakes, and cookies. Very, very good. It was actually poured in April of 2020. So, you know, it wasn't like terribly old. It was very, very good, but just really, really light. Scent quality, though, was a 10. I mean, I just loved how it smelled in the bag. I would like to try this one again sometime, only not sleep on it. Just warm it. All right. So now I'm moving on to the L's. I'm so excited, you guys. I was able to get through quite a bit. I just want to put that out there. All right. L's. This I picked up from, this was gifted to me by a friend. Her name is Cindy. I don't know if you've heard me talk about her before, but she's really, really sweet. She lives up in Canada. She sent me this, and it's from Rooneys, and it's called Lavender Marshmallow. You guys, this is an amazing bar of wax. I love this. It's just a wonderful, sweet lavender with marshmallow. But I love lavender. I love all types of lavender. This scent is amazing. I would say that this one would be more like a sweet lavender with a marshmallow, maybe because the marshmallow was making it sweet. But it's just amazing. Strength and throw on this one was about a 7. I had it going in the bedrooms for about 3 days. I just did not want to change it. I didn't want to get rid of it. It's just amazing. So yeah, that's Rooneys Lavender Marshmallow. All right, another one that I went through, it's from Scentsy. It's called Lemon Thyme Berry. You guys, I love lemon thyme berry. Yeah, it is like, I think it's like lemonade, strawberry, and thyme leaves, and it's just amazing. I love this scent. I have about 3 more bars of this. It is so good. One of my faves, absolutely. Strength and throw on this one is about a 7. All right, then I think we're done with the L's. All right, so now we're going to move on to the M's. From Pumpkin Parcel, I have Merida. Now, Merida is, to me, a beautiful peach scent. It's got some florals in there. When I first smelled it, I really couldn't smell a lot of the peaches, but after I warmed it, I could really smell it. And I wonder, did I write down? I did. It's Ebony Woods, Ripe Peach, and Apple Blossom. I think it's the woods and a little bit of that apple blossom in the back note that kind of give the peach a little bit of a boost. But the boost is mostly the peach. That's what you'll mostly smell. It's just a beautiful peach smell. It's just great. Not an edible peach. It's more of a body care peach. Strength and throw on this one was about a 6. I wish it was stronger, but it does not die. In fact, I have it warming right now, and I'm getting ready to change out my warmers to put in Polar Bear Hugs. And you guys, I can still smell it. I had to go to town. I come back. I can smell it. It's just a beautiful peach scent. And so that one would be a repurchase for me. Another M that I went through is my beloved Maui Mist. I love Maui Mist. And this is actually a 2019 bar, and it performed wonderfully. It's a creamy bouquet of rose, lilac, wood musk, drizzled with creamy vanilla. To me, it's a musky scent, kind of a musky, floral, tropical scent. It is beautiful and calming. Oh my gosh. When I warmed this one, I was actually not feeling very good, and it just was nice. To me, it was a comfort scent to me. I just absolutely love this one. Strength and throw on this one was about an 8. And I just loved it. I just absolutely love that one. If it comes out again, I'll probably pick up another bar. I don't know if I would put it in my club, but I would definitely buy some bars. And then another M that I went through is Mall Madness from Ella After. You guys, this is so good. This is such a treat to warm, and it's 2 years old. It's rich espresso, sweet bakery dough, and cream cheese filling. It's so good. If you want to coffee it up a little bit more, maybe add some coffee. But this is more like a dessert coffee. Strength of throw on this one was about a 7, and I would definitely buy this one again. Yeah, this is one of my favorites from Ella After. And then another M that I finished, and it's Maple Apple Bourbon. It went into my seasonal Scentsy scent. Okay, you guys, when I first smelled this, all I could smell was cinnamon. That's all I could smell. Well, come to find out, I think it was the bourbon. It was the spicy note of the bourbon, but I can still smell cinnamon. So, I don't know. And the bourbon in here, I find off-putting. I don't like it. But what saved the day was when I warmed it, the apple and the maple surfaced. Then I was like, okay, I can do this. Then it smelled good. And then as time wore on, the bourbon and the cinnamon kind of died down, and the maple and the apple resonated, and it was really, really good. The scent notes are actually juicy red apple, rich maple. Get into the holiday spirit with a splash of bourbon. There's more than just a splash of bourbon here. And this bar is a 2019 bar, so maybe it's just like regular bourbon, you know? It just, the longer it ages, the stronger it gets. I don't know. But I probably would not buy this one again. Strength and throw on this one, though, was about a 9. I mean, it's just like really, really strong. But I don't think that I would buy this one again. All right. So now let's see. We're moving on to the O's. We're just about done, guys. Hang on. All right. With the O's, I was actually able to finish my 2 oak and rye, which is kind of funny because that's the O is the name of the company too. I picked these up from Fred Meyer's last year. And the first one is orange and vanilla. It really does smell like orange and vanilla. When I did the original, there's no scent notes to these, by the way. Don't even try looking because you won't find them. You might try going to, there's a YouTuber here, and her channel is called Scented Wax Reviews. You might be able to find out what she thinks about these. And I've searched her channel looking, but I didn't have a lot of time. But she's really, really thorough. I can't remember her name, but she does a wonderful job describing vendor wax. No, mostly it's retail wax. She does a really good job. Anyway, long story short, orange and vanilla, I could hardly smell. You guys, it smelled great in the clam. It's kind of a cleaner vanilla lemon. It's kind of a generic, I guess. Not a repurchase for me. Strength and Throwing was about a 4. And then now this one, Ocean Sunrise. I thought this one was comparable to Sensational's Beach Please because when I typed it in, the same picture came up, kind of, and then it gave the scent notes, and I think Beach Please from Sensationals has sea kelp, turquoise waves, salty ocean air. So I thought, oh yeah, that could really smell like that. But when I wormed it, I could smell pineapple. I can still smell pineapple. I can smell pineapple and pink sands from Yankee Candle. That's what I smell with this. This I like. I like this one. Now, I just wish it was stronger. Strength and Throw on this one was about a 6, and I'm being generous. Maybe a 5. I just wish it was stronger. That's all. And then I got to smell Beach Please at Walmart. That one is disgusting. That is a horrible smell. I will not buy that one because I was like, oh, when I was looking through the bin of wax a couple weeks ago, I was like, oh my gosh, there's Beach Please. So I smelled it and I'm like, oh my gosh, it smells horrible. So I threw it back. But this one is nice. This one is nice. This one would be okay, I guess, if I bought it and threw it in my bathroom, you know, because I have teeny tiny bathrooms. All right, now moving on to the peas. I finished Pumpkin Soufflé from a Crafty Barista. You guys, this is a good bag of wax. This is good. It is fresh pumpkin, mouth-watering butter, sugar, and spices. It was a snap whale, and I would definitely buy this one again. It was just a nice, sweet pumpkin. But a Crafty Barista is no longer in business. But if you find this scent, grab it. It's good. Strength and Throw is about a 7. Scent quality, scent appeal to me is about a 9. I really like that one. All right. 3 left, guys. 3 left. I have from Scentsy. This was a seasonal, but it's a throw-in. It doesn't match any of my alphabet theme, but it was a seasonal Walnut Raisin Muffin. This one has my heart. Scent notes are fresh baked muffin spiced with cinnamon and raisins. I can't read all my notes. I think it's raisins and nuts. You guys, I just get raisins. I get like raisin filling that you put in cookies. Delicious. With a little bit of bakery. It's so good. Strength and Throw on this one was about an 8. I would definitely repurchase this one again. Love it, love it. Another throw-in is Cranapple Crumble. If you're looking for kind of a fruity, kind of seasonal, it is kind of seasonal, but not spicy, you need to try this. It's so good. To me, it's just a very tart cranberry, but the apple sweetens it up. And then I can smell whipped cream with just a tiny hint of bakery. That's what I get. It's amazing. I didn't write the scent notes on this one down, but that's okay. But anyway, it's delicious. Love it. Love it. And then last but not least, this is from A Closet Full of Wax. This is Cookie Coma. This reminded me of like an almond cookie mixed with the snowball cookies, like those Russian tea cake cookies, which by the way are my most favorite cookie, Christmas cookie in the world. This was delicious. And I'm not an almond extract in wax fan. I'm not. I don't like, what is it? Almond cherry pie from Scentsy? No, or cherry almond pie? No. But I like this. It's very, very good. And the scent notes are cinnamon, brown sugar, almond butter, and creamy vanilla. So, to me, scent appeal is a 10. But, now I'm going to be honest. I'm very sad. No strength and throw on this one. Maybe 5. Maybe 5 at best. Maybe when I first started warming it, maybe a 6+. And it only lasted for maybe 5 hours at the most. And then it died. And like I said, when A Closet Full of Wax scents die, I mean, they just like, I'm done. I'm not giving you anything else. So I bought a lot of wax from them, and I love the scent quality. I mean, I love the smell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my Closet Full of Wax order away until like the end of March. I know I don't want to do that, but I am, and then I'm going to bring it back out. I bought it the end of October, and it got to me within 3 days. So I'm assuming that it was ready to ship. Now, I don't know how long it's been sitting before it was shipped, but so that's November, December, January, February, March. That's 5 months till curing time. So I'm just going to put it away, and then I'm going to bring it back out, and we're going to try this again and see how it goes. So yeah. So this is a very long video. This is like really long. So if I had a favorite, and I do have a favorite, it wasn't easy though. It wasn't easy. I'm going to pick, but I am going to pick Maui Mist. Maui Mist is amazing. You guys, it was just a comfort to me. It was just wonderful. And I've been craving bakery scents like crazy. I've had to have an increase in prednisone, so that's why my face looks really fat. It's because it really is. But I feel better, you know. So, I mean, I gained 10 pounds in a month, but I feel better. So, you know, it is what it is. And the day that I was warming this one, believe it or not, I was not hungry. I wasn't craving sweets, which that's what you do when you're on prednisone, you know. You can eat like an entire box of cereal. But, which I didn't. But, I went and I warmed this. It's amazing. I love this scent. It was just a comfort. It's just room filling, it's soft, it's floral, it's alluring, it's romantic. It just puts you in a mellow mood. So I love Maui Mist. So yeah. So you guys take care. Have a great day. And I will be talking to you soon.